Over to news from the world of business, where Donald Trump's signature tax and spending bill is hanging in the balance, or should I say still hanging in the balance, as Republicans struggled to muster sufficient votes in the U.S. House of Representatives. Meanwhile, House Speaker Mike Johnson is determined to pass the bill as soon as possible, but has been frustrated, and visibly so, by lawmakers who object to its provisions and the overall cost. They have blocked House Republicans from approving a rule which is necessary in this case to begin debate on the measures and also set the stage for the bill's passage. Now, the vote will stick open as the clock struck midnight. Vote was still open as the clock struck midnight on Thursday in D.C., with 5 Republicans and all Democrats voting against it. On the other hand, 8 GOP lawmakers had yet to cast their votes. However, that group contains several of the bill's detractors. Now, enough Republicans have already voted to back it, but Johnson is hoping to change their minds as well. US President Donald Trump has struck a trade deal with Vietnam with terms that take aim at China. Now, Washington will have free access to Vietnamese market, Trump said, while Hanoi will pay a 20% tariff on its goods to Washington and 40% on products originating from other countries. Now, under Trump's Liberation Day regime, Vietnam had faced among the highest duties in the world. Now, China is Vietnam's biggest trading partner, viewers, for perspective, and Washington had accused Hanoi, in fact, of acting as a channel for Chinese manufacturers to circumvent American duties. Now, as the U.S. pushes for trade deals ahead of the July 9 deadline, Beijing is growing increasingly wary of agreements that can, in fact, isolate Chinese firms from global supply chains. And Tesla reported another record sales plunge Wednesday. Now, this comes as the brand damage from CEO Musk's political activities, increased competition continue to batter the once fastest growing electric car maker. Now, Tesla reported it sold 384,122 cars in the quarter, down nearly 60,000 vehicles, or 13.5% from the sales total a year ago. Now, that marks the largest year-over-year drop in sales in the company's history till now. However, that number is up 14.1% from its first quarter total. Despite the sales drop, shares of Tesla opened up nearly 4% in the green Wednesday trading, even though this report preceded the opening of the stock market. Moving on, and what's shaping up to be yet another brutal year for the tech sector. More than 100,000 jobs have already been slashed globally in 2025 till July itself. Now, leading technology companies like Intel, Meta, and even Google are continuing to trim their workforce as they grapple with economic pressures, restructuring efforts, and even shifting priorities in the AI era. Meanwhile, Microsoft is the latest to announce a fresh round of layoffs, with 9,100 employees set to lose their jobs, primarily in the Xbox and gaming units.